Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, these are the extension activities and these are solutions to them. There are other ways of doing this, but this is the way I have chosen. Now, the first thing we'd like to do is obviously declare our subjects. Now, as I said from the initial program, the basic one, the list of subjects, there's 5 subjects. You can add more or less, it's up to you. But for this example, I've added maths, English, science, history and geography. Tip: geography is the longest subject name. This comes in handy later on when we format and lay out the program, as I mentioned in the extension scenario requirements. The second thing we're going to do is declare the students list / array. Now this is going to hold the students' names and each of their marks. This is what makes it 2D. Okay, so we're going to have multiple items for every element in this list. And the next thing I want to do for the first part of the program is get the number of students we're going to enter marks for. Now, as I said to you, we're going to be doing this, it has to be between 1 and 25. There's another way I can write this while loop, but I just wanted to show you a while true example. Okay. So, while true, try this. So we're going to enter number of students, we're going to turn it into an integer, and we give warnings to the user that it has to be between 1 and 25. If they enter a value that's over that, it's just going to reject it. If they enter a value that is within those parameters, so if number of students is less than or equal to 1, or less than or equal to 25, it's going to reject it. If it falls within those parameters, it's going to accept it. And it's going to break the loop. If we enter a value that isn't an integer, so a float, aka decimal number, or strings of text, or combinations of numbers and text, special characters, it's going to reject them and ask the user to enter a valid number, like I mentioned before. And if we enter, so this is a bit that enters a valid, make sure we enter a valid number, so it says please enter an integer. This is the part that runs if it's over 25 or less than 1. Okay, so a negative number or 0. Sorry about that. So if we just run this code, we should see that it asks me to enter a valid number right here. If I try and leave it blank, it doesn't work. A negative number doesn't work. 0 doesn't work. 26 doesn't work. 1 or 25 or anything in between will work, and I'll just show you that now. So 23 is fine. The program is stopped and it's ready for the next part of the code, which I will show you in the next video.